Hi everybody, it's Brad from Big Family Homestead, and in this video we are reviewing the Mountain House freeze-dried macaroni and cheese product. So let's get going. Now I feel like it's very important to have some long-term storable food on hand at all times, really. You never know when there's going to be an emergency, you never know when you might have a financial pickle, or maybe you just want to help somebody else out who is going through a hard time. To have that food on hand is an excellent thing for anybody to do. I'd encourage you, if you do not have some, consider getting some. And these videos are basically about reviews. I'm reviewing the product. We look at it, prepare it, taste it. I give you the 411, and basically it's to make you, or enable you rather, to have a better informed buying decision. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and show you what's in it, prep it, taste it. Yeah. So what we have here today is the Mountain House freeze-dried macaroni and cheese, single serving, 13 grams of protein. Let's flip this guy over and see what we got. Basically, we got 320 calories, it's 23% fat, cholesterol's 12%, kind of just looking for anything out of the ordinary. Sodium's really high, 28% at 680 milligrams. Looking through the ingredients, just looking for anything odd. Okay, I think we are good to go. Nothing looks crazy. So, all right, let's move on to preparation phase. All right, so the instructions basically say to open this guy up, get the oxygen absorber out of there, which is what we will do right now. We'll take a peek. Where are you, oxygen absorber? Haha, found you. Wow, you gotta take a look at this. Those kind of look like shriveled up, those like weird candied peanuts. We'll see. Anyway, supposed to put in 2/3 cup boiling water. This is boiling water, it's very hot. So in you go. Says we're supposed to give it a good stir, which we will do. Then we seal it up, wait 4 minutes, stir again, then we wait 8 to 9 minutes, and it says enjoy. Be back in a few minutes. All right, so we've stirred and waited and stirred and waited the appropriate amount of time. It is time for the reveal. Here we go. There you have it. Mountain House mac and cheese freeze-dried delight. Time to get it into my belly, taste it out, and I'll tell you what's what. All right, here we go. Lunchtime, over the lips and through the gums. Watch out, because bears do stuff in the woods. I don't know. Here we go. All right, one more. All right, in the spirit of being overly fair, I've decided to go with the big guns. We gotta add some stuff and see what we can do. Franks, more salt, round 2. All right, here we go. All right, so here it is, the all-important 411. This is what I think. Okay, here's the deal. First of all, price. The single serving, we got it at Walmart, and it was $4.82. Now, for what you get, I would say that's really high. It's basically noodles and some kind of cheese sauce. We'll get to that later. But so I think it's overpriced, and it's definitely a side dish. It's not gonna be your main course. There's not enough to feed a person who's hungry after you've been out camping or working or whatever it is that you're doing. It's not enough food to satisfy an adult. So there you go. But I don't think it was ever intended to be a main course. It seems that it's packaged to be a side dish. Now, for the pluses, here we go. 12-year shelf life. That is banging. I love it that you can just throw it on the shelf. It's just there. It's gonna be awesome in terms of being able to be usable for the next 12 years. That's cool. Also really like the fact that you can make it right in the bag. That's super convenient. I mean, there's a million different situations you could be in where you may not have the proper cooking utensils, blah, blah, blah. All you need with this is some boiling water and something to shovel it into your pie hole with. Okay, now, coming to taste. Dun, dun, dun. This was bad. I gotta say, I waited the appropriate amount of time. I followed the instructions to the T. The noodles were still generally crunchy, and I even waited an extra 8 minutes over the 8 minutes after I had figured out, okay, this isn't really hydrating right. And it wasn't hydrating right. Well, the thing is this, I waited, stirred it up. I had a comment, one of my YouTube peeps said, leave it a little bit longer, gets better. Well, I did, and the noodles were still generally crunchy and flavorless, and even though that there was a ton of salt in there, it still didn't taste like it was salty. When I added the Franks and more salt, it tasted like Franks and crunchy noodles. It didn't have a cheesy flavor. I feel like, you know, if you're starving, you'll eat anything, but this is not one of Mountain House's hits out of the park. For me, the best one I've ever had was the Italian pepper steak. That was jam, and I could eat that for a regular meal and not even need an emergency. This was not so good. Okay, so tallying all of those things up, time for the Brad Thumbs. Brad Thumbs. If I'm going with, you know, price and convenience and flavor and all that kind of stuff, I gotta say, this is straight up the middle. It's not that great. I mean, you could doctor it to make it taste like food, but right out of the bag, not impressed. I'm going with 5 out of 10 stars, Mountain House. You can do better. I believe in you. Come on, the pepper steak was so good. Help me help you. Come on, help me help you. Anyway, pass the video around, share it. Does greatly help my family out. Brad with Big Family Homestead, you have an amazing, oh, by the way, keep in mind, this is just an opinion. Everything is subjective. Some people might go, man, this is the best thing I've ever eaten, ever. And well, that's fine too. Just an opinion, don't get bitter. Brad with Big Family Homestead, you have an amazing day.